Hello, welcome back to my channel and to my latest video. My name is David and this channel about whiskies, mainly about Scotch whiskies. So what I have got for you today is the special and mystery Ben Bracken. Why is it special? Why is it mystery? Ben Bracken does not own their own distillery. They are resourcing and purchasing the whiskies from Scottish distillery, and they bottling them in their own places and selling them in a supermarket. The brand is belongs to one of the German supermarket. They the sourcer or where they buy the whiskey from is it kept secret for several reasons. One of the reasons is obviously if the customers find out the whiskey is coming from a certain distilleries, they're going to obviously buy the whiskey from a cheaper places from that supermarket and not from the original whiskey distillery. The whiskey lovers, enthusiasts are often guessing and speculating where could be the whiskey from. For example, the Islay single malt Scotch whiskey is the flavor profile apparently is similar to one of the whiskey distillery in the Islay Island, the Kalila. Islay Kalila means the sound of Islay, but some of the other whiskey lovers think they might be Laphroaig, making the Laphroaig distillery. The supermarket actually never confirmed what the truth is for the reason I mentioned before. Very interestingly, Ben Bracken could source their whiskey either a 3 or 5 or all the whiskies. They mix them together and then selling them as their own whiskey. It's still a single malt as long as it's coming from one distillery. The brand was established in 2000, but the actual trademark started in 2003. The reason these distilleries selling their whiskies, because one of the reasons this could be because they're not happy with the ready whiskey's flavor profile, what they expected, or some other reason could be like cash flow. You know, they're maturing the whiskey for more than 3 years, 10 years, 20 years. By the time it gets ready, they need to obviously get some money. So they're selling some of the youngest whiskey. They're making up, let's say, too much whiskey, and then they don't want to get rid of it. They're just gonna sell it for these sort of brands. And now let's try the whiskey. But before that, I'll tell you. Apart from the Islay single malt, they got the Highland single malt as well as the Speyside one. They have some other special ones, the older ones, which you can sometimes find on the shelf, like 12 years, 14 years, up to 40 years. All right, let's see the whiskey on the nose. Quite smoky, very smoky. And then yes, I would say nose is similar to the, I can say Laphroaig. Very ashy, humid, and sweet as well. Let's see on palate. Strong black pepper and spices. Vanilla as well as toffee. You can actually feel like salty maritime flavor as well. And the finish is quite pleasant, sweet, malt, oaky flavor and smoky flavor as well. A bit of honey. Quite like it, to be honest. 40% I would say is a medium peated whiskey. I'll be honest to you, the saying is a budget whiskey. I can't really say that it's a budget whiskey. It's a quite nice, lovely whiskey. Sometimes they level it up as a whiskey, like, oh, budget whiskey, beginner whiskey. I think whiskey is whiskey as long as you love it and enjoy it. Doesn't really matter if it's 20 years old or 10 years old, you know. The most important, enjoy the whiskey. And then really, really enjoy this whiskey. If you like my videos, please like it and sign up for it. And if you have any question, please let me know. Thank you for your attention.